Good evening, one and all. So it is basically a thing which I am going to try a little bit different kind of resolution, and although it has some sort of crucial effect in my life, so I am trying to jot it down as much fast as possible. Today we are going to discuss our 365 days, 365 topics. So it is basically a resolution which I am going to start. It has been a little late because I was willing to start it from February 28th, but there is no problem and no sort of any kind of defect because we are starting it anyhow because something is better than nothing. So today I'm going to start my topic from these topics are basically from my friends and my community, those who share some kind of awareness among society. So particularly, I am going to start today. So my first topic is how mobile phone is destroying family. This is suggested topic from my one of my friend. So let me start. Okay. Please give me 30 seconds to think. Okay. Good evening, one and all present over here, my dear friends and my dear audience. Today, I am standing before you to highlight my points on how mobile phone is destroying family. Listen, phone is a simple asset of electronic device which communicates, which transports all kind of mobile data and all sort of things. But the basic particularity of phone is its benefit and its benefit as well as its disbenefits, or you can say its pros and cons, because mobile phone is some sort of device which has a lot of different kind of functions in our life, which plays a lot of crucial roles, and it has become a part of our habit as well as our family also, because nowadays family population is less than the mobile population, because each member of the family is minimum having one to two phone, and that is the result of which we are generating electronic waste as well as a lot kind of things. So if I particularly possess and think about mobile, then it is some sort of electronic device which can help you to get your information, to get any kind of accessibility to any of your far distant friend, or any kind of interaction within your community or within outside your community, or any global kind of interaction within user. So if I talk about how mobile phone is destroying family, then it is basically it is generating the generation gap more and more, because nowadays much more of the family individuals, as if the parents as well as their children uh, as well as their siblings, all of them are getting involved in all those kind of things. So especially if you think, then phone or smartphone are basically the things which are smarter than you. Cell phones are the things which are making you locked inside a cell. If you think, if you see, and if you analyze all this sort of things, then you will come to an exact conclusion that these are mean for on not only helping you but also distracting you at the same rate at which they are increasing your capability to think and pursue your kind of information or your habits or your interaction within it. So if I particularly say in a small point, then mobile phones are something which are not only helping you but also are helping you to get disabled, because it is restricting all kind of functionality like physical activities as well as your social interaction with your family as well as your community. It is restricting you from going outside. It is restricting yourself to it is restricting many different kind of physical hazards, like your eye problem is generating, you are having a lot of ear problem. Much more of the person are involved in listening disability, as a result of which they are losing vision loss, ear loss, and all different kind of functionalities that we are capable of as a human. We are decreasing the rate of physical activity that we should perform. And if you compare the statistics as well as the data from the previous decade and this decade, then you can see a lot of people has been affected with a lot kind of vision loss as well as ear loss. So basically, if I say the merit as well, because it is facilitating a lot of low region people, a lot of mobile region people to get information of all the kind of thing that is going on inside our world. even if the launch of any kind of event such as the Noida event, the Noida explosion which is going to carry out, all this kind of information is coming out to all of us within a short period of time. So at last I would like to say that it is helping us in a far better way. If we utilize it in a better way, then we can get something fruitful from it. But we utilize, the utilization should be in a limit. The limit should be characterized on the thing of gaining something, not losing something, because people are basically focusing on entertainment over social media. It is good that we need entertainment as well as our information from different kinds of sources, but we are overutilizing it. We are getting information, but that is restricted because much more of the portion of our brain is capability of getting entertainment, as a result of which we can see different kind of OTT platform that is generating a huge amount of money as well. If I say different kind of app that has been developed in the recent years, like TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and all this kind of things are generating a huge amount of crowd gathering over there, because it is becoming a part of your society, that if you are not using all any of them, then you are not a part of the society, or many of the things like you are entering to do with it. WhatsApp also you can take the example of it, but various data policy that has been emphasized on recent apps, but still they are stealing a lot of information from all kind of different kind of peoples, and that is the reason they are emphasizing their strategies of different dopamine enhancement in different kind of individual, as a result of which we are getting addicted to phone, and we are not moving our hand from the phone. Even if we are going to bathroom also, there are some people, those who take their phones to toilet. Yeah, I mean, this is some sort of mental illness that is going to develop in the recent upcoming days, as a result of which we are emphasizing our more time on phone. If you see that it has a lot of enhancement in different kinds of information, yeah, it is good, but we should emphasize some sort of I would like to say that a limitation within it. Okay, if we use it in a limit, if we gather information much more than the entertainment that we are focusing on, like on Instagram, spending times, hours and hours and hours of within the reel, so this is generating a lot kind of chaos in different individual community, because it is making us to rethink. It is controlling our ability to think. It is giving us information, it is good, but we are not imagining much more. We are constricted over some kind of region, such as entertainment, that has some definite proportion of thinking. I mean, people are there, those who are creative, but they get time to think. But many of us are not thinking or imagining even if what is going in our society. We are not even going outside our home to talk to any of our friends or our colleagues. So at last, I would like to say that this is not only disproving human physical activities, it is disabling the capability of a human, of a perfect individual, to function properly. So I would like to say that it is not only generating a lot kind of generation gap within our family. We should spend some time with our family as well as friend, and also we should have a proper utilization of mobile phone, because it is some sort of good thing as well as bad thing. But remember one thing, that there is a difference, there is a huge code I would like to say to you. A little amount of medicine, which you call drugs. So little amount of drugs is is a medicine, but more amount of drugs is a poison. I would like to rephrase it once again. Small amount of drugs is medicine, but large amount of drugs is poison. So decide which one you would like to choose, and that's all depend upon you. Thank you, and have a nice day.